Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. On the last episode, we went through Briona Island, fought with Crow, and beat him in both regular and divine night fights. We came to the ship, had some bonding events, and then, we battled a cryptid and got a lost art. It was pretty nice actually. Now I went ahead and added Dooley so that we could do this event. Reading others enjoy the hot spring soak, blah, blah. By some stroke of fate, an unexpected combination of people ends up soaking in the springs together. Ah yeah, nice and steamy, just how I like it. I have to agree, I've had my fair share of hot spring visits all over the continent with my lord and Innis. There's not much better for relaxing the body after a long day of intense training or battling. You travel far and wide for your stalwart duties, I assume. Even outside of Erebonia, huh? You've got that right. I've been to the Elmo Springs and Liberl, for just one example. And Calvert has Eastern-style hot springs galore. They practically flow into each other. I've heard about the same from my master, too. And yet, I haven't even begun to see them for myself. The hot spring mania of yours is still that hot spring mania of yours is still in full swing, huh? If you've seen Ymir's, you've seen them all, don't you think? Not even close. The water differs from region to region. Each one's got its own unique charm. Are there any hot springs up in Jurai? You bet. Ever heard of a salty hot spring? That's our claim to fame. And being in the north, you've got your pick of awesome saunas. Oh, a sauna sounds rather intriguing. It may be worth some investigation. But wait just one second. Why am I luxuriating in here with you anyway? How long have we... Where did everyone else even go? Funny question to ask when we've been here for a good 10 minutes. I imagine the others are probably all finished up and relaxing outside. Oh, you know what? If you look, you can see the spot where Crow got stabbed. He's got a scar like Green does now. So what? So what I'm picking up on here is that Dooley the Swift is just as much as Dooley the Shy and Innocent. I bet the Eisenritter of legend didn't bother with separate baths for men and women. Yeah, now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure that concept straight up didn't exist back in the older days. The baths were just the baths for everyone. So, for someone adhering to time-honored traditional values, there's nothing inappropriate about mixed bathing. Well, times have clearly changed. We don't still live in caves. Alright, I can now kick her back out of the party. I guess we'll head to wherever it is with the monster. Didn't mean to do that. Pink Death. Firefly Road. There's gates and par. Alright, so I guess first I want to go to the Firefly Road and find this monster. No, I don't think I have that quartz on me, the moon lens.
I shall go. Got it.
Yeah, they are weak now.
All right, let's go.
Time to ride.
Hamel. Alright. By Road 2. I think the By Road 2 is the one that's closest to Parm, right? Oh no, it's closer to Eastgate. Alright. Oh, no wonder people are concerned. They're like dead in the middle of the road.
This one looks frightening. Please be careful. Danger levels high. Watch out.
There's a lot of them too. Yeah, I would be concerned too. I kind of wish Laura had the first move, but I got this. Time to gale it up.
Now,
let's burst them.
Yes. Now. There.
So a group is really just a couple. Okay.
An opening.
I'll handle this.
I don't know how I feel.
It's mine.
I get what they did.
I'm up. Shit. More enemies.
Oh wow.
Let's go.
I see though. You see how they're just a group? And then there's just a few hanging out?
Right. It's off balance.
It's mine.
I'm up.
That's pretty funny.
Second form. Damn. Now. Let's.
That's pretty funny.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I shall go.
Yeah. Now.
An opening.
Got it. It's down.
An opening. Let's go. Now.
It's mine.
I'm up. Shit. More enemies.
Even more this time.
Now. Activate Ragnarok. Destroy. My turn. Let's go. Now.
An opening.
It's my turn. Get back.
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Super taunt. I don't like it though.
Take this. Now.
Let's break you out of that. I saw the confusion.
My turn.
I bet you they'll be more careful about missing in the future.
It's down.
An opening.
Let's go. Shit. It's down.
I'll assist. Now. More hostiles.
They don't stop.
It's my turn! My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now!
This is the best thing ever.
Action slash! Shredded leads!
Let's go.
Wow, they actually survived that. I did not expect that, honestly.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Behold, the soul of Arcade.
I
Now.
think they'll survive, but Laura might do enough damage that they are done for.
Radiant Phoenix Blade.
Oh, no. Good.
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now!
She didn't have 200, so that's probably what kept him from dying.
Action slash! Shredded leads! All right, nice work.
Man.
All right, got it.
Stats updated. I did it.
Sweep 2 obliterates enemy with a dash too fast to be seen.
I must continue to train.
Powerful slash that draws on the unit's spirit.
I did it.
I think it has more Serene Blessing 2. Use allies with the favor of the full moon. I don't know what the
That's
difference
how it's
is
done.
though. I got a bonding point for that? Huh. That's good to know. If you know me, you know why I'm doing this. It's a free way to just get my CP back. And now we're gonna go over to the ship. Let's hang out with Crow. Since we got a bonding point. Hey Crow, wait, is that Blade? Yup. First time I've touched it in a while. I've been looking for something to play with. Help take my mind off of things, you know? But I guess its glory days are gone. The Empire's got a whole new card game craze now, huh? Yeah, it's called Vantage Masters. I guess you wouldn't be super familiar with it since you were still Siegfried back when it came on the scene. Ah, true that. Guess that makes me an outdated old fogey now, huh? Eh, what the hey. Might as well try and learn how to play. Get the old noggin up and running. I'm gonna save. I don't want to play Vantage Masters. I don't really like it. So I hope it doesn't make me actually play the game. Because I doubt I'm gonna win. Ha! Teach away, instructor read. Alright, so we got these Naughty cards. Each with 1 of 4 type attributes, magic cards, master cards. Looks to me like the battle begins the second you start constructing your deck. Right, it's important to maintain balance, but a risky approach might be to build with a specific archetype in mind. For instance... Oh, I see. So this card combo off that other one. Right. So you'd want to hold on to them until they're both in your hand. Using your cards in suboptimal situations just because you can make for some major misplays. Just like Blade. In other words, timing is everything. I get you. Alright, I think I got a pretty good handle on this. Want to try a real match? Absolutely, after all, actual competition is the only real way to learn, right? Oh, now you're sounding like a real instructor. I will, instructor's honor. Crow's been some extra training, then moving on to the real thing. Reen tried to treat Crow as a normal opponent, while still accounting for his lack of experience. However, I activated my Kira's Bell skill. Your front row's out of here. Ouch. Should have seen that coming. You're picking this up so quickly, it's insane. Too insane. You're not a beginner at all, are you? Haha, guess the cat's out of the bag. I mean, technically, this is my first time actually playing. Those other guys played it all the time during breaks back at the workshop. Sometimes I'd watch their matches. I guess I managed to pick up a few things. General rules, effective strategies, that kind of stuff. You're able to play this well just by recalling the matches you've watched? So you were playing dumb from the very start. Also, you could hustle me. Forget Crow. We should just start calling you Shark instead. Hey now! Mind games are half the battle, no? You keep acting all soft like that, you'll never get anywhere. Oh, don't you worry, I know. I strengthen my ranger with Blaze, then use her to attack Kyra Bell, destroying her. The hell? Wait, don't tell me you read me all along. Like a book. I'd like to think I know you well enough by now. I just made sure to keep a few tech cards in hand, just in case. Oh man, you straight up crushed me there. Guess you did have a whole year and a half to make some headway though. And look at me, just treading water while you sail right past. It's all I can do to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. That was the goal. Besides, you finally managed to take a few steps towards yourself, right? Yeah, but I have you guys to thank for that. That's why I have to stick this out right into my very last breath. I'll be counting on you out there, pal. Alright, I have this plugged in and I don't even have like the last breath, huh? Same here, Crow. Glad to have you back on the team. After taking a short break, the pair went their separate ways. I'm glad I didn't actually have to play the game. I haven't been playing Nemesis Bullet at all, so I have like no deck actually set up here. Alright, let's go to Parm. Actually, let's go to Tita's Gate. Which one do I want to do? Let's just go to Tita's Gate. I mean, they're both. I have to do both of them. The Aggregate Road one was the optimal one. It was funny though. There's like 100 of them. It was great. It's semi-required. I actually don't have to do both of them. But I want the stuff for it. I must have dropped it then. It's the only explanation. However, I can't get through the checkpoints to recover it now. Ah, how can this be happening? Excuse me, are you Orvid? You placed a request. Have I met you before? Anyway, I'm just so glad that you've come. I have this very rare Ambergris. It's used as a special ingredient in the most amazing dishes. But there was a hole in my bag. It must have fallen out. Losing a legendary ingredient like that is the worst mistake I have ever made. For a food merchant, this is as close as it gets to losing your life without losing it. You're really my last hope. Could I beg you to go and find my Ambergris for me? He's certainly making it harder and harder to say no. I mean, that's why we're here. Please calm down, Orbit. We'll help you with this. Are you serious? Great Adios must have sent you herself. First, there's something I want to ask. This mysterious ingredient, Ambergris, you said. What exactly is it? And how is it used in cooking? Yes, of course. Let me explain. Ambergris is a kind of stone created in the intestines of whales. Or in layman's terms, a whale turd. And you say this is edible. Now, it has many uses. Medicine and perfume are just a couple of examples. It's extremely rare, so its trade price is even higher than the same weight in Goldia. The aroma is exquisite, not dissimilar to pheromones. And the taste is singular, too, so I hear. Once in a blue moon, it can be gathered along the coast of Ordis. You'll find that people know it well there. Oh, do you think? Yeah, I think Freddy would know the most when it comes to this. Do you have any idea where you might have dropped the Ambergris? The most likely locations are Parm by Road and Old Aggregate Road. I stayed in Parm before coming here. I traveled using both roads. And the problem is, there are a total of 3 pieces of Ambergris. I may have dropped them in different places. I would need you to look on both of those roads. We'll start by looking at Palm Riding Road since it's closest. The aroma will tell you when you're close by. I'm counting on you. Ugh, so now we're going to find whale poop. What have we gotten ourselves into? The map will tell me when I'm close by.
Alright, let's go!
Go, go!
What possible aroma could it have other than poop? Of course, there's a monster by it.
That enemy is strong. Please be careful.
Does anyone else smell that? It's sweet, rather earthy scent. Where's that originating from? From top of that rock, I think. Matches up with what we heard about the Ambergris. Or if it really ventured out to a monster-infested place such as this, he should be more cautious. Ah, I was so close to Firefly Road too.
Time to ride.
But we have horse. Thanks to Husis.
Yeah!
There's a great substance over there. Oh, you're right. Good job, Waltina. It's this sweet, earthy scent. It matches up with when we heard about the Ambergris. The smell may be pleasant, but I would prefer not to handle it any more than necessary. Old Aggregate Road.
Alright, let's go!
Time to ride.
Oh, I haven't really ventured into Old Aggregate Road much, huh?
Now, let's go.
Well, I guess I don't need to.
Jackpot!
I'll handle this.
Let's go!
My turn.
Alright, let's go!
Go, go.
Yeah!
Where would this lead me? Huh.
Yeah!
So really nowhere.
Easy now.
It's some stairs. Just go up 'em. Apparently horses can't walk upstairs. I didn't know that.
Treasure sighted. Begin recovery mission.
Sepith. Nice. Huh? A shrine. Is that Freddy? Is that Freddy fighting that monster? Seems that way. Look at the thing on the ground between them. Looks like the Ambergris. We can check on that later. Right now we have to help Freddy. Hey, Instructor Reen. Altina, how's it going? Just give me a sec. I'll have this palooka licked in no time. I developed a new attack, especially for thick-skinned foes like this guy here. Armor-piercing thrust! Nice work, Freddy. Looks like you've gotten even stronger. Thanks. Guess all the training was worth it. I've always said that creatures who die painfully taste terribly, no matter how you cook them. And that's why I came up this way to slay Frey instantly. But I'm still perfecting the technique. You never change, Freddy. He really doesn't. So what brings you out here? Just monster slaying, or... I'm on my way to Sutherland to meet up with Kyrie and Tatiana. I went hunting for something to cook for dinner and spotted this hunk of Ambergris. But that Blade Fang wanted it too. And well, you can work out the rest for yourself. Huh, how about that? Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Freddy, but we're gonna need that. Ah, that explains a lot. You usually only see this stuff on the coast. I was wondering what it was doing in a place like this. Here you go, Instructor. Thanks, Freddy. Orbit will be really glad to get this back. No problem. I gotta say, this Orbit, guys, this Orbit sounds like my kind of guy. Mind if I come with you so I can meet him myself? Sure, if you want. Then let's all return to Titus Gate. Oh no! It's automatic? No! I was gonna go check out that shrine! Here's what we managed to collect. Wow, you found them all! I can't tell you how grateful I am. And you even protected the Ambergris from the monster? Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, no thanks needed, my friend. It's not often you get a chance to see Ambergris in such large quantities. It was a great honor to see something so rare. Freddy sure has an eye for delicacies. It's rare to see someone your age truly understand the value of something as exquisite and special as this. But that's just the start of rare ingredients. There's this very unusual mushroom called a Firefly Mushroom. Oh, I've heard that it only grows in areas with septium-rich soil. We should definitely see if we can find one. Haha, no problem. I know just the spot where they grow. Well, we can check this off the list. Oh, could this be? Just a second, let me turn the video on.
Hello there, everyone. How are things going?
Seems fine, but... oh, there it is. This cable has to have a short in it. Ah, we're good. Just taking a breather. And you? Well, I've just received some info I'm sure you'd love to hear. I've gotten word that one of the missing students had been spotted. Really? Really? So, in light of the new findings, do you mind returning to the ship to discuss our next course of action? Not necessarily right away. Whenever it's convenient for you. Got it. We'll see you soon. We're finally getting new leads. Although we still have an important request to tend to. Semi-required. Don't stress over it. We can get it all sorted out on time.
Let's go!
I'm up!
I shall go. Let's go.
All right, let's go!
Time to ride. Yeah. Ha! Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Draco Shrine. Alright, who has my moon lens? Marcus, right? Oh no, he has my dragon vision. Who has my moon lens? Ash. Huh, I didn't give him quartz either. Whoa. Oh, well, I'm strong enough to just take him out. Save some hassle. I guess I was supposed to come here earlier. Good to know you can pretty much do them in any order.
Oh, a treasure chest?
That's... the Beowulf Master Cards? What? That's unexpected. Aha! I wasn't expecting to get a Master Cards in the chest. I wonder what kind of build I can set up with that. Oh, you materials. Definitely still need some more of those. Didn't feel like grinding it for them. Chill out with all that noticing me. Interesting, interesting.
Jackpot!
Soft soul. I see. So this is the actual way to go. A trial chest.
This is a good spot to rest.
Green and Crow. Let's get right to it then. It's probably going to be a bit challenging.
Step up our game for this one.
Yeah, this. Well, that's pretty sweet.
Roar!
Let's go.
Gold Dragon Formation! Roar! Healing Strike!
I can see this guy potentially being annoying. Tough threads.
Moving out.
Let's position him on the other side.
Sucker. They're down.
An opening!
Moving out.
Let's see what you got. Okay. Nemesis Bullet. Make a straight line. Confusing Nightmare. 20% chance. Quick burst. High speed volleys. Attacks for targets. Impede and speed down. Attack the mauls down enemies. Charm, Feint, KO, 20% chance. Place a dark aura, pushing potential to the absolute limit. So they're pretty much the same as they were before. And this is still just better than Reen's in every possible way, as it doesn't seem like it has a negative. And the stat boost lasts for 6 turns.
Time to kick things up a notch. All right. Showtime. They're down.
An opening! I'm up!
By the way, if you guys can't tell,
Roar! Healing Strike!
I'm using the ones with high critical
You're wide open.
to get that additional increase.
Moving out. Yeah. They're down.
An opening! It's my
Ow, I could have used another gold dragon.
turn! Roar! Gold Dragon Formation! Let's go! Roar! Healing Strike!
All right. Yeah.
He's really after you right now, Crow.
Moving out.
Cure your stupid seal.
Let's go! Arcus activate!
All right.
Sure.
I don't like having wasting turns like this, but
Ha!
gotta do what I can.
My turn. Showtime.
Well, he broke them, so
I'm up.
that's helpful.
Ha! It's down!
Though it only lasts for 1
You're
turn.
wide open.
Let's go! Tuh!
Moving out. Yeah.
Let's go!
My turn.
Getting sealed again. Wow. I think I'm immune to seal, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna use Security Bomb. Bro,
It's my turn!
you're getting sealed an awful lot here, my mood.
Yeah!
Thanks. Moving out. Time to kick things up a notch. Moving out. Showtime! There!
An opening! It's my turn! Roar! Healing strike!
All right. Yeah. Back at you.
That wasn't too bad. Just a
Reload.
bunch of seals. Voice Breaker 3. I don't care for Voice Breaker. That's what I wanted to see. Gold Dragon EX. I'm glad it was Gold Dragon. I like this one. 10 turns of critical plus 40. So this time it just increased the turn limit, the turn amount for the crit. I mean, that's nice. It went up by 4, but I was hoping for the critical rate to go up to probably like 50% or the insight turns to go up to 3. You know, I'm disappointed, but you know, I'm still happy that the turn limit is higher because that means we have more chances to crit, which will indeed unbalance the enemy and let us get up. And if you play your cards right, you could always have the Gold Dragon effect. Huh. There was a ladder here the whole time. But it's broken. Ah, okay. I see. I see.
Oh, a treasure chest?
Nemesis arrow, that's it? Really? Okay. I'll take it, but that's not... Okay. Seriously. Crow's buff is better than Reen's in almost every way. He gets the inside status, and he gets the boosts, but they last longer. Same amount of CP, and everything else. Okay, so, I mean, I'm here, but there doesn't seem to be an enemy spawning in this one. I don't think I've already been here, otherwise I would have grabbed the items. So, I guess that's it. That's the point with maybe from a trial test?
My turn.
I guess it works for me. I think it was supposed to be like the manager's place or something.
I'm up!
My turn. Let's go.
I was actually looking forward to the fight, but shoot. How do you do, Thor students? I haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Callard. Are you well? I'm not too bad. Thank you for coming all this way. Your students have told me that you've been through a lot. I've certainly experienced some setbacks, but I assure you, I'm completely fine, even if I do look different now. Instructor Reen has been very lucky indeed, escaping unharmed. We are watching over him to make sure he does not find himself in trouble again. Come on, you guys. So you've got a bunch of students watching you like hawks so you don't hurt yourself. Jokes aside, I'm glad you surround yourself with such sincere friends. It's been ages since I've had a good laugh. Oh man, I'm feeling more embarrassed by the minute. Anyway, a lot's happened in Parm, hasn't it? You mentioned there was something you wanted our help with. Ah, right. I'd nearly forgotten about that. You see, something suspicious has been going on in Parm lately. We've had to comply with military requisitions a few times, which is, of course, it's understandable. But besides that, we've also been called upon to donate for a subsidy fund. Yes, you mentioned that in the letter. It's a charity fund for struggling families of conscriptions, right? Yes, that's right. It's mostly for the area around the capital. If the only worker in a household is drafted, the family's income disappears, right? There are numerous from the numerations. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that from the military, but it isn't a lot. Additionally, it isn't delivered immediately. Here in the countryside, we help each other out, sharing our homegrown crops and such. But city people can't do without Mira. So the fund has been established to help them make ends meet, pay their rent, feed their children. I see. So it's a social security program funded by charitable donations. Yes, exactly. We're not exactly rich by any definition, but if those city families are to starve without our help, then of course we can donate what we can. Then one day I was talking with my friend from the capital. Even though this was such a high-profile program, he had apparently never heard of it. Maybe he just didn't hear about it somehow. It's possible. Amdal is a big place, so maybe the acidity program hadn't been publicized where he lived yet. But it still sets off alarms in my mind. There's no hurry, but if you could look into this for me, it would put my mind at ease. I think you may be onto something. We'll ask around and find out what's going on. Thank you. It'll help a lot. Everyone in town is aware of the subsidy program. I don't want to unsettle anyone by asking questions, so if you could do that for me, sure, no problem. Let's begin our investigation. There's specific people we should ask then. So let me go to town and see if I find any markers on the maps. Private home in front of the Vander's training hall and the general store. There seems to be a link between the conscriptions and military subsidies. Wouldn't hurt to ask if they know anything. Subsidies? Can't say I know anything about it. All we do is look after the collected goods and keep order in town. I see. Got a strange message the other day, though. Told us not to interfere with non-military groups carrying out their own collections. Huh? What could that be about? Is that all? You better get going then. You seem to be tourists, but as you can see, this country's in a difficult spot right now. Understood.
Oh, I see fish in the water.
Great. We can kill them later. Ah, Tatiana! Shutterine! I'm so glad you're alright. It's good to see you. We heard what happened. Though I could hardly believe my ears. Are you sure you're alright? You might not think it looking at the new hair color, but I promise I'm perfectly fine. Louisa, thank you for taking good care of my students. It was a pleasure having them around. It reminded us of our time with Mint. We're always happy to help a friend in need, especially when we can put the people we're taking care of to work. They've been such wonderful help. It was nothing really, just sorting sales slips and things like that. They've been very kind to me and Kyrie. Ah, right, Kyrie's in town too. Yes, he showed up just as Pablo was leaving. Did you come to ask about the subsidy donations? Exactly. I take it you're familiar with them, Tatiana. Someone distributed flyers around town asking people to donate to the subsidy fund for soldiers' families. Lots of people are chipping in, Jerome included. I'd have to be heartless not to sympathize with the families left behind. Adios knows how long it'll be till those kids see their dads again. It's hard on them emotionally, and hurts their family finances too. We don't have much to offer, but every little bit helps, right? I see. And has anyone from out of town said anything about this subsidy to you? From outside Parm, well, come to think of it, merchants from St. Arc didn't know anything about it. But the freight company employees did. That's right, they were from that new company we've been using. Heist & Co. people must know what's going on in the capital more than us anyhow. So it's not only Parm residents who's heard of all this. I'm a little surprised that Kleist & Co. is doing business here, though. Thank you very much for your help. Now my students won't give you trouble. They're nice to have around. Don't be strangers. Come see us again. And do let me know if you need my help with anything. I wish I would stop yawning. You know what's ridiculously annoying and sad about these yawns? They only happen when I start recording. I'll be just chilling out, watching videos, eating some food, and everything else like that. I don't yawn. But the minute I sit down and hit that record button, it's non-stop. Might be a good chance to ask about the subsidy program. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Of course, I know about it. You can't help but pity them, can you? Having family members drafted and ending up in need of mirror on top of that. Not to say we're well off, but we're still working. We have enough to eat. I asked my husband if he thought we should make a donation, and he told me to do as I pleased. He even brought out his mother's septum heirloom for me. An heirloom made of septium? That sounds quite valuable. The people raising funds for subsidies asked us to donate antiques or any precious good made from septum. Either that or works of art and musical instruments would also do. In other words, items that can easily be cashed for a good price. Do you know when the donation collectors will be in town? Today, I reckon. Take a look at the flyers we got just this morning. Extend a helping hand to compatriots in need. Will do. Thank you. You've been very helpful. It's gotta be a scam though, otherwise we wouldn't be here. It does not seem like we will find any more information here. Something's really fishy though. Farm residents just accept the collections, believing they'll be used as subsidies for the soldiers' families. But if that were the case, why is the military turning up their noses at items that aren't of particularly high value? I see what you mean. They are collecting antiques, works of arts, finely captured products, and musical instruments. Right, most people can't tell how much an instrument, for example, would be worth. Second-hand dealers in St. Arc might be able to appraise them. But the traders of St. Arc haven't heard of the military subsidies. And why would they choose Parm instead of St. Arc to collect from? There's something suspicious going on here. Most people wouldn't question it, assuming it was all for a good cause. Come to think of it, there are a lot of shady dealings during the Civil War too. If we could only check it for ourselves. Instructor, look at that. Adley, you could just stealth and then go and be nosy. Is that what I think it is? We should have acted faster. We can still catch up if we hurry. Come on, everyone. After them. Right. We have horses.
All right, let's go.
Go, go!
Whoa.
I take it you haven't seen one yet. That's a Gargantua-class warship. I suspect that's the Imperial Air Force's 2nd Regiment on its southeastern patrol route.
Yeah!
If this is a scam, that is called karma. Get away from me! That's monsters. What are they doing this close to town? Actually, we can figure out about that later. Everyone, get ready.
Danger levels high. Watch out.
Sure.
Get back!
I shall go.
Yeah,
Stop.
I don't know if how I feel about danger levels high.
Got it.
Sure, they might do a lot of damage, but
Mission
that was
start.
That seemed like it hurt
My
them
turn.
quite a fair bit. Alright, fine. We're gonna do this.
Azure Cleaver! It's off balance!
It's mine!
My one is on balance for my BP.
Let's go.
Yeah. Danger level's high, huh?
It's down!
An opening!
Let's go. Yeah.
I'll support you.
So high. So much danger.
Now.
Oh no. What will I do?
There.
An opening. I'm up.
Nice try.
Get back.
Got it. Ha! Now,
Get broke.
An opening!
this'll end it.
Let's go! Huh. Now, let's continue onward.
Whew. I thought I was a goner for sure. Thank you all so much. I owe you my life. It was the least we could do. Would you mind if we ask you some questions? We have some concerns regarding the subsidy fund you've assisted with. We'd appreciate your cooperation. Huh? How do you... Wow, that was spectacular. Thanks to you, none of my goods got damaged. Not even the rare stuff. Those students sure are the real deal. It's you. Oh, aren't you that Kleist Small representative we met in Ortis? Sales manager Wads, right? We've heard rumors about this man's history. He was convicted for an arson incident and became a pariah among his colleagues. Haha, well, yes. But no use in digging up the past, right? Something here doesn't feel right. Can you tell us why you were driving the truck in the first place? What do you mean why? It's my job. Kleist & Co. are branching out into the rare metals and fine arts industries. Industries? So the cargo you bought from Parm was? That's right. It's all part of our plan for long-term growth. I can't believe one little excuse was enough to get me so many fine products. And basically for free too. 100% profit, here I come. You're insane. Why would you even tell us that? You're scheming. That's going too far. Mr. Sales Manager, should you really be telling them all this? No need to worry. Even if they were to tip anyone off, it'll never come back to bite me. That's true. The Heimdall military police told us not to interfere. He must have some kind of connection in the military. Huh! My failures are a thing of the past. It's all smooth sailing from here. Though the ones out in the field are the only ones in the know. It's enough to keep this operation running smoothly. Thank you for all of your help, kids. I saw my whole career flash before my eyes. I thought it was over for sure. It feels like we've still got unfinished business between us, though. How about we meet up with the Imperial Defense Force and discuss it together? Oh man, that's low. I don't know how you can make such threats like that with a straight face.
That's quite enough.
Let's come to this, huh? Hugo? Wads, didn't you get my message? Per the agreement between the government and the noble factions, we have no choice but to leave them be. Don't do anything you might regret later. Sorry, sir. You know me. Just trying to keep the business running. Ah, yes. About the new industries we discussed before. Due to concerns about their growth potential and sustainability, not to mention ethics, they've been suspended, effective immediately. From what I heard, you've acted without my approval. Rest assured, I'll be launching a full investigation into the matter. Another one? Where am I going to find another business plan as profitable as this one? I just don't understand why anyone would want to give that up. Oh, unless... Was it too brilliant? Did the others get jealous that they didn't think of it first? Well, I guess that's the price of genius. If you'll excuse me, I'd better be on my way. They can investigate me all they want. Just as long as they don't forget I'm the one who's driving up the whole company's earnings. Adieu, until we meet again. What happened to Mr. Watts? He's been with the company since the beginning, and you've always had so much trust in him. Well, he's gone now. It looked like he was in a hurry, too. Pretty suspicious. At the very least, we were able to expose his unethical business practices. Yeah, and he was acting without Klysenko's consent. I wasn't expecting to see you all the way out here, Hugo. Your company's going through some rough times, huh? Huh. Yes, quite the unexpected reunion.
It's good to see you again, Reen. You seem to be well. Still sticking your nose into other people's business, I see.
Oh, I don't go looking for trouble. It just has a habit of finding me. But since you're here, it would be a big help if you could tell us what's going on from the government side of things. If you want to negotiate, I hope you're bringing something to the table yourself. I ain't having my time wasted. Parm has been compensated for what happened. I assure you there's no problems there. The thing with Wads is no more than a bump in the road. But Hugo, any way you look at it, this is the great Twilight at work. Even if that's true, it's none of your concern. Besides, Reen, I don't think you're in any position to lecture others about taking care of themselves. Don't push yourself too hard, old friend. Thanks. Does that mean you really do know what's going on? I'll leave that up to your imagination. Just be careful, okay? But if you run into Becky, give her my regards. Don't just stand there, Billis. Get in the car. Get the car started. Or are you planning on making me walk all the way back to Parm? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you were planning on handling this personally. We'll prepare for departure at once. Driver, get your truck moving, pronto. Yes, sir. As rough with his employees as ever, but he seems different somehow. I wasn't able to detect any changes. However, you are more familiar with him, so I will trust your judgment. More importantly, we uncovered the truth behind the subsidiary fund. We should head back and report in. Good idea, let's go. So the subsidiary fund was a scam. Yeah, it seems like it was the work of some employees from Klysenko. The problem is, with the government backing them, it'll be tricky to make our findings public. Oh, don't worry about that. We received official apologies from the managing director Hugo himself, as well as compensation for all of this. Unfortunately, most of the collected goods have already been sold and can't be recovered. That's quite awful. Some people have donated family heirlooms and other sentimental items. Thank you for your concern, but really, we'll be just fine. Thanks to you, the scheme has been stopped. At least you've done sterling work. I'll speak with the townsfolk and explain the situation. Thank you so much for uncovering the truth. There still are other cases of injustice and abuse of goodwill in Parma, I'm sure. But that's one less. Anyway, it's time for me to get back to work. Thank you for your time. I know how busy you are. I'm afraid there isn't much we can do for you, but I wish you the best in your endeavors. Thank you. It's definitely time for a break. Your encouragement is appreciated. Hugo was always a business guy, but I definitely expected better than that from him. Seems like I'm starting to get tired. It's almost about 6 a.m. I haven't been asleep yet. Haven't returned to the Makaba. Rain and the others gathered together on the bridge. They didn't discuss the information they had made its way over to... What? They then discussed the information that they had made its way over to the ship. Ah, that's where I was lacking the understanding. It's not that they, it's just that had made its way over to the ship. Okay. I was like, what? I had to read it 3 times. So, we've got our lead then. Yes, in the capital of Lemare province, Ordis, we received word about an ongoing house arrest taking place there. According to this report, the two in custody consist of special VIPs and a faculty member of Thor's. Ordis, I should have known. Your hometown. Feels like it was just yesterday we were there for our field exercises. Though it turned into a pretty tedious slog, no thanks to a certain snotty aristocrat. Yes, Marcus Ballard. Though he's no longer the interim supervisor there in light of his latest blunder. From what I hear, the person currently seeing the city is Carl Regnitz, my dad. Given his position and that of those involved, there's no way he wouldn't know about these house arrests. No doubt in my mind, he's got something to do with it one way or another. Though it's hard to imagine such a lofty individual acting on his own volition. We don't even know for sure who their captives are, but even so, yeah, we've got more than enough reason to intervene. Our next destination is decided then. They've got someone important to us over there, and we'll make our first move by getting them back. That includes reuniting you with Governor Regnitz again. Thanks, Rain, and don't worry, I'm ready for this. It's my duty as an inspector to assess my dad's authorities and hold him accountable. If it's the port city you're heading to, I should be able to be of some help. I've got a few ties to that place, thanks to Ornine and Cayenne. I don't like to see the situation for myself. I am one of the local noblewomen after all. I'm tagging along too. My own hometown's future depends on it. Seems like our infiltration team is shaping up nicely with you guys at the center. All that's left is to make sure we're 100% prepared. What? Man, I don't like y'all forcing these characters. I was already going to take Crow. I didn't want to bring Ash or Muse. Well, you guys sure settled that quickly. That's just the Class 7 way. Well, that obviously doesn't apply to me. Nevertheless, I'm dying to go along and provide any help you might need. I'll start planning on an infiltration route to an H hour right away. Or anyone has anything left to do, now's the time to take care of it. Now I got a limited amount of people I can take with me to begin with. So I don't like my teams being decided for me. But I guess it's their way of trying to force you to use everybody. Even if you don't want to. Well, let's see. I'm sure it's gonna make me. Oh my god, yes. And so we proceed with a 7-member party. Reen, Machias, Crow, Muse, Ash, and Ash is fixed. So 5 fixed party members. So now I just have to be able to. They should let me pick the next two. Eventually, a course for infantry and orders was decided on. Then on the day of operations. Once we stop down, if it's not immediately into this nonsense, I will call it. Now entering Lamar Province's airspace. Maintain optical camouflage. Affirmative. Phew, looks like we just might be able to make it. So wait, we're headed for the old field exercise camp, right? Right, security's been pretty lax between Ordis and Raquel. We can make for Ordis straight from there on foot. Just the same as we did with our own field exercises. Yep, except without Ouroboros and the Jaegers there jacking all the railway cannons. I hear the harbor's renovations have been coming along, though they aren't quite finished yet. They were short a supervisor after all. Marcus Ballard's dismissal after all. Wait, what? Did I say that for no reason? Ah, yes. They were short supervisor after his dismissal. Okay. I still can't read today. Though things have progressed quite a bit since Governor Regnitz' arrival. Or so the rumors say. Sounds about right. He's probably used to this by now. I'm a little uneasy about the naval fortress personally. Ah, that's right. Your uncle is stationed there. General Zetches. of the 3rd Armored Division. They've both been a great help to Class 7 in the past. Not like we could just show up and say hi anymore, though. Yeah. Well, no use brooding over it. We're just gonna have to wing it. Don't worry. Your pal Crow can hold your hand if things get to be too much. Oh my, what a tempting offer. Ha! Show us what you're made of then, Mr. Johnny come crawling back. Oh ho ho, someone's got a cheek to talk. How's that trigger finger doing? Oh great, they seem to get along just fine. It's kind of reassuring in a way. It's like old times. Crow, Marcus, we'll be counting on the both of you out there. Right, I'm more than ready. Seems we're just about to arrive. Infiltration team preparing for landing. Prepare. So I have 2 slots. I could have used Gone without Ash. There's really no reason for you to be here. It has nothing to do with Raquel. Machias makes sense. Crow is back up, especially because he has like connections and stuff. Muse is from Ordis. There's no reason for Ash to be there. If we were going to Raquel, I'd been like, yeah, there's no reason for Muse to be there. I don't mind Ash. He's a pretty good offensive teammate. He's got great damage potential. However, I don't want to use him right now. I would have rather took Emma for the magic, but Muse will handle that side of things. But I just want to have her S-Craft for the all. But I guess I can just use the nope, because I don't have Ebon Crest. We might not need it. I wish we still had remote orders, so we can use anybody's orders regardless of whether they're there or not, but of course we can't. I don't sense anyone nearby. Looks like we made it here unnoticed. This place really takes me back. Well, it is where we had our first field exercise with Class 7 after all. Wish I could join in, but most of my memories of this place are bad ones. Anyway, you sure it's okay for us to hide these guys here? It should be fine. We used to have Altina cloak them, but now that we got a Divine Knight, I think the Soldats will be safe. Besides, if we really need them, we can always have Orders teleport them to us. I shall stand by and await your call. Even in my absence, as Valomar's Awakener, you should still be able to call me upon his power to do the same. I second that, but we should get moving. We need to get to Ordis. I'll let you guys take the lead. Sure. Sucks that I don't have my bike with me, though. The city is just west of this field exercise camp. We'll have to be careful not to draw any undue attention in our way. The infiltration's on. Let's move out. Anyway, let me go ahead and adjust this. Stop it. Okay, this suits me a little bit better. But in terms of combat, you don't really... When it comes to combat, to me, you don't beat the team of Reen, Fee, Laura, and Emma. You just don't. But Muse can compensate for that role, just without some of the protection that Emma would have offered. One thing I don't like, though, is I wish that either this had been this one had been a different element. I don't like how everybody seems to have 2 element slots of the same type. Because most of the time there's only 1 quartz that you really need, unless it's space, which cast and action are like 2 most important. Not cast and action. Well, it depends on the character. But action is like one of the most important ones. But hit and impede, those are like the 2 most important quartz, other than action for speed, because speed is like super important. Whatever, though. That team is actually not bad. The reason being is Muse has Shining, so I can put Insight on everybody for 4 turns.
Okay.
Fee's Evasion is pretty good, so if only I could get Scent, which I found it. It's in the exchange shop, which I don't have access to right now. Plus, I didn't have the required items as it's really expensive. I think Rage is somewhere there too, which is also just, oh my god.
Okay.
The Butterfingers new class 7 lost all our courts. Oh well, what can you do? Alright, that is all the time we have for this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next episode.